All right. So as some of you may already know, I streamed earlier today. Actually, not even too long ago. I finished it, and I realized that the audio was complete crap with the mic. So you definitely couldn't hear anything I could say. It was just completely robotic. It was bad. So I'm just gonna have to start over. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again. So I guess if you didn't catch it the first time, this is your time to be able to catch it again. So be warned that I might go a little bit faster because I already did all this. And so this might, if you're looking for the fast pace anyway, that's great. But okay, so what we did was we're building a Ferris wheel using CSS Animations for this video. We're going to be designing the cabins. We're going to make the lines for the Ferris wheel. We're going to make it, rotate, all that. And you'll see the code here in just a minute. So, I already hit it, so hold on. See if I can do this real quick. Okay. So, I'm going to jump over to the gameplay. Over here. So, you can see it now. This is what we're building. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. So, let's throw this in here with the doc type HTML, HTML, HTML. Then we have the head. And we got the body. Alright, the head. We're gonna make the meta. I guess it's good practice for me. The char set. And this is UTF-8. Okay. Then we make, we have the title, which is Ferris. Ferris wheel. Okay. And then we have the link. Alright. So style sheet with reference. So styles. Oh wait, oops, right here. Styles.css. Okay. Did I forget anything? Here. Lang en. Okay. Alright, going next. So here we go. We're gonna make 6 spans, or we're gonna make a div right here with the class wheel. Alright. Then within here we're gonna make 6 spans with the class of line. Okay. And then we're gonna make 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, gosh dang it! Come on. 6, and then we're gonna add 6 divs. Class cabin. Okay. So we got our lines, we got our cabins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this may look weird to you, but it'll straighten itself out. Okay. So we made 6 spans, 6 cabins, and we made the wheel. Then we make the wheel again here. So we'll do the border will be 2 pixels, solid black, border, radius is going to be 50%, and then we're going to make it margin left 50 pixels. Okay, throw that. All right, then we're going to make this position absolute, the height set to 55 view width, and the width being 55 view width. Okay, so now we have our wheel made. All right, and then we're going to max width, going to be 500 pixels, max height 500, oh my god, 100 pixels. So there we go. So that way it doesn't get any bigger than 500. Okay, submit that. Now we're gonna make the line. So line, we're going to make this background color black, the width to be 50%, oh my gosh, and the height to be 2 pixels. Okay, all right, so now got this. This will also be absolute, and then setting the left property to be 50% and top be 50%. Okay, so we set this here. Okay, so this is the line right there. Notice that there's only one right now. So we're going to then use a property called transform origin to set the origin of our transforms. We'll get to that here soon, but we're gonna start out with 0% and 0%. So the transform origin determines around which point the element is rotated. So give the line selector origin right here. So we're originating from right here, 0%. Okay, so now create a selector to target your second line element. So we're gonna do the dot line with the pseudo selector of nth type of, and we're gonna get the second element. We're gonna do transform for 60 degrees. Oh, we have to do rotate as well. Okay. So we have line nth, oh, of type. Duh. I don't know why I want to keep doing that. There it is. I was wondering why it wasn't doing that. But now it's better. So now we'll go ahead and do that. And then we have the line. We're going to do the same for all 6 of them. So we're going to do this, take this. We're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 2, 3, 4, 6. So we don't even need this. I counted that wrong. So we'll do this, set this at 120. And then this will be 180. 240, and this will be set to 300. All right, so now we got the lines all set up, and it's gonna, so remember we took the point of origin right here, and from that point of origin we're gonna twist around where it's at and use the transform. The wheel is the parent, and these are all childs, so that's why we're taking from there. This is the parent, this all goes in here, and then the point of origin for each line that's taken is right here. We're adding this. We're just adding where it's rotating. So there we go. So we'll check it. Good for there. All right, now we'll be doing the cabins. And now we'll use the background color set to red, width to 20%, and the height to 20%. There you go. See, they're all stacked on top of each other right now, but we'll get to it here in a second. So once we add the position absolute, it'll all stack on right here. So we'll then do a border of 2 pixels solid. There you go. Automatically applies the border around. Okay. So now we'll do the transform origin. Okay, and we're going to make this 50% and 0%. So the offset for these are going to be by 50% from the left and 0 from the top. So left, top, right, down. From the left and 0 from the top, placing in the middle of the top edge of the element. Okay. So there you go. That's the origin right here. All right, time to position the cabins. So now we're going to do the cabin, selecting the first cabin. So first of type, so we will do a right property set to -8.5%, and then top property to 50%. There we go. So that's the first of type, which they redid to make it nth of type. But we'll go ahead and do that for all 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're just selecting each individual child from in here, element from in here. So this will be 17. All right, and this will be 93.5%. Okay. And then this one is going to be right by 67%. And this is going to be 93. Oh my gosh. 93.5 there. Okay. And then this one, I believe, is going to be the left at, okay, at the same coordinates right here. 5th is going to be to the left as well. But this one's going to be, I believe, 17. And this will be 7%. And then this is going to be to the right by 17%. And this will be 7%. So see, now we positioned them everywhere that we needed to. Exactly. So now we're actually going to start building the keyframes, which is to make the animation. So we type in keyframes, and then we have to give it a name. So wheel. So the name of this animation is wheel. And then within here, we'll start at 0%. So at 0%, we want the transform to start at rotate at 0 degrees, right? Now, when we hit 100%, this is going to be at the end. We want it to be transform to rotate at 360 degrees to make a full circle, okay? So this will start at 0 and 100%. These are the timings. So at the beginning, and then this is at the end by 100%. And you can add additional percents in the middle. You know, at like, let's say at 50% halfway, we want to do something, 25, we want to do something, 75, etc. So you can do it like this. So with inside the wheel, well, apparently we had to wait on that. So 0%. There we go. So pretty much it's just all the stuff that we did just a little ago. So transform to rotate at 0 degrees. Okay. So we want it to start with nothing, and then we want at the end of it to have 100%. So transform rotate 360 degrees. So make a full circle. So we're done there. Now, in order to do this, now we have to set it inside here. So we're going to type in animation name to tie it to the wheel. So the name that we gave it, remember, was the wheel. And then animation duration of how long you want to do it will be 10 seconds. Right? So see, now it's going. Now it's going to stop. Now we want to do an animation iteration count infinite. So we want it to keep going over and over again. But we're going to notice it's going to slow down. Now in order to get around this to keep it consistent, we're going to give it the animation dash timing what was it? Animation timing. Oh wait. All right, I think it's not gonna ask for this yet. So we're gonna keep it here, and then we're gonna go to the next stage. All right, so animation iteration count infinite, and then animation timing. We're going to set this function, and we're going to give it the linear. See? So that way it's going to consistently give that speed and not slow down ever. See? It's just going to keep going. Alright, so now that we got the wheel, we're going to do a keyframe again. Name it this time the cabins. And then we're going to do this. Right? We're going to give it the same. So at first we want it to be 0, right? We want the cabins to say, you know, idle. But at 100%, we want them to go the opposite way of 360. So negative 360 degrees. So that way it looks like it's actually going around the wheel. So we're gonna do, now this time, we're going, instead of doing all those animations separately, we're just going to do animation, and then we're going to give it the name of cabins. So cabins, the duration is 10 seconds. Now we're going to do linear, and then infinite. So see, instead we did the shorthand. So instead of having to do this all the time, like instead of doing various different bits, we can actually put it all in one line right here. Okay. So we did that. So now, notice how it's going like this, but like a regular Ferris wheel, we wanted to, you know, slowly go in and out. Like you want it to get faster in kind of the middle, but you want to slow it down. Like you want to get faster at the beginning and at the end, but in the middle you kind of want to slow it down a bit. So in order to do this, we would do ease in and out. So see, it's going to actually go slower, but then faster in the middle. See? Like a natural circle. A natural motion. So now, the thing is, not only can you transform things, you can do many different things. So in this keyframe, you can make any transition that you want. So you can do the background color to yellow. See? So you start off with this background color to yellow, but then by 100%, it's going to turn it back to red. So see? Not bad. Now, we have to add a 50% selector in the middle, and we're going to change the background color to purple. See? Now it's going to go to purple, and then it's going to go to red. But it's going to have a sudden jolt. See how it goes back to yellow? We don't want that. So the next stage we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this yellow to make it just transform from red to purple and then back to red again. Okay? See? It's going right back. Alright, so now we're going to create a 25% selector, and we're going to make this go to background color yellow. So see, it's going to go from red to yellow to purple, and then it's going to transition back to red. But we're going to actually put in the last so we're going to create another one. It's going to be 75%. And at 75%, we're going to make a background color set to yellow. So now it goes to yellow to purple, then back to yellow, and then back to red. So it's going to start off red, yellow, purple, yellow, red. See? And that is animation with CSS. And I finally did this in actually a pretty record time, so not bad. Because the last video I did was just under an hour, and we did this in under a half. But I also explained a lot more things, like, because we were both I was figuring this out, and you know, obviously the intro took a little longer, but yeah. Glad to have this back done. Thank you guys for people who were sticking around to, kind of see this again. And anyone who didn't catch it the first time, you're welcome. And you're more than welcome to look at this as you go through it. But yeah, that is CSS with animations. And the next one we're going to do is I believe we're going to do more with transform, CSS transform, and we're going to make a penguin in this scene that you see right here. So, all right, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for, sticking with me through it. And I know this was kind of fast for you, but maybe some of you might like it that way. But feel free on my YouTube channel to just kind of pause around wherever you need to and on the videos and, take your time with it. All right, well, I'm going to head off. You guys have a good night. I'll stream maybe in the next couple days. Could be tomorrow. Just just really depends on how I feel. But I'm thinking about a couple days from now. So, all right, you guys have a good night. Bye.